Nick at Night is still rocking and rolling on the Friday night with Weeknight there with Ellie Muller and his best friends. I could go take a release the Wolf. That's 519. Diamond.Cammy. Woo! And Emmanuel Gaffey along with Becky K and that Greg works on DZone Studios and uploads his resurrection. Are they still out? I'm not sure. But what else do we have?
Coming up next, we're going to go deep into the world of imagination. It's the sounds of mud. You don't want to miss a second of this, so stay tuned.
Right on. And we'll also have the big time boogie night. Yeah. They'll also be there. Stay with us. Nick at Night rolls on now. And Weeknight rolls around right now on Nick at Night.
It's Nick at Night, and we're still rolling along.
Some late night shows are a little too flashy. Others are just plain boring. But then you have Weeknight Update. Now that is a show that is just right for everybody. Let's get into it, shall we? Straight from YouTube Dojo, followed Steve Carell's TV studio. It's Weeknight there with Ellie Muller. And now, man has something to say about Steve Carell, and it's pretty cool. Oh, he's also pretty odd. Mr. Ellie Gunny Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. The military news I'm going to stop with. Okay, let me just fix that up a little bit. There we go. Now, Baby I'm Crazy, thanks for the theme song. You know what? You know what? Alright. Yeah, thanks for the theme song. Now, tonight's cast elements are as follows. Specs Fire Cam with this band edits. Welcome to 10AK for Risa Roach. By the way, thanks for the previews. The program lineup previews. Never 9, great comedian, actor, and all-around good guy. By the way, thanks for being vigilante. Emmanuel Guy with the same covers. Matt Explorers with his animation. Daniel Acosta with his animations as well. Rebecca K. Nataka, Swagger Wars XM, 3TV, Studios. With voice acting and things like that. By the way, I hope that you stay safe out there. Same thing goes for Blummy J. Tour's commercial market with his game shows. And he's going to be on Wheel of Fortune. I can feel it. And Diamond.Cammy has his animations. And he's responsible for giving us a joke shout out every week. Now, what's up? What's up with Steve Carell? He was a loud guy long ago. And he's even louder now. Now listen to this. His Michael Scott character from The Office was inspired by all of his middle school teachers. Wow. That explains all of his screams, huh? His movie career helped him make The Office work. Think about it. When it took off, he learned how to use range. And he also learned how to be more romantic. Wow. Okay. Now we all know about his classic catchphrases. Interesting, huh? Okay, let's see what the container says. It's container time. Okay, folks. The container has a message for all of us about Steve Carell. Let's check it out. You ready? Because here we go. Say what you want about Steve Carell, but he knows how to take good advice. Matter of fact, he even thanked his middle school teachers for helping him out. Now that's what I call nice. Am I right? Hey, give the teachers some extra money, will you? Please, thank you. Alright. That was pretty entertaining, I'm not gonna lie. Now, you know what we gotta do, MP? It's time for everybody's favorite segment. Well, one of everybody's favorite segments anyway. The top 8 list. Let's see Alright, what is tonight's top 8 list category? Tonight's category, top 8 things that people think about when Steve Carell comes on your TV. Number 8, a fire truck. Number 7, a concert. Number 6, a tree. Number 5, a fish. Number 4, an elephant. Number 3, a donkey. Number 2, a loud horn. And number 1, a bullhorn. That's right. I said it. Thank you. Thank you, Thank you very much. We'll be right back. Kids still call it Weeknight Update. Now, here it is. Your vow of the night.
Thank you.
The animals trapped.
I couldn't do it. I'm so sorry.
If you've had it with the rising cost of carpeting, here's good news. Empire makes it easy for you to get the good carpeting you want at a price you can afford. Empire has carpeting from $6.95 a yard, and that's not all. That $6.95 includes polyfoam padding and professional installation. And that's not all. You don't even have to leave your house. Just call Empire at 588-2300 and you can see samples in your home tonight. And even that's not all. You'll have delivery within days and credit terms too, with no installment payments for 60 days. Now, is that all? Nope. If you buy 2 rooms or more, you get this Bissell Rug Shampooer, free from Empire. So call Empire. You'll get carpeting from $6.95 a yard, installed, with padding, delivery in just days, credit terms, no installment payments for 60 days, and a free shampooer. From Empire, the Carpet King.
588-2300 Empire.
That's all.
Edward Scott and the boys. Ed, how you doing tonight, buddy? I'm doing all right. I'm happy that we made it through another week. I know, man. It's been a long week here on Weeknight Update, but we are ending it in style. And I gotta say that I am blessed to be able to wrap up another great week of shows. Hey, we made it through a whole week of shows. You know, it's crazy. I know. You know, some people are amazed to still be here, but hey, we're here. Let's do what we do. That's right. And on Fridays, what we do is take care of some big stuff. And one of the big things that we're going to deal with right now is something that we like to call Joke Chowder. Let's see what we got this time. Yes?
Disclaimer. This program is just a mere parody of the classic E program Talk Soup. Please don't sue us. Our bosses don't have enough money.
Due to some inappropriate references and the mention of sexual innuendo, viewer discretion is advised.
Can you believe Diamond and Miss Becky are gonna have their wedding soon?
It's hard for any of us not to believe it. I mean, the big proposal was amazing and unexpected.
I know. I mean, they have been going out for weeks now.
They only started dating several weeks ago. Then again, they know one another very well.
Let's go over what they both like and dislike.
Well, they don't like being interrupted.
They love being together. They love being on TV.
They hate the stormy weather.
Hey, I'm supposed to do the rhyming. That's my job.
Say, where are they anyway?
Ugh, stop.
So, Who do you think should officiate the wedding and make us husband and wife?
Gaston. He's very professional. Now, do you think that our parents would approve of us getting married?
We can always talk to them after the show about us. But remember this, I'm with you, you're with me. That's the most important part of the marriage.
That's right. Hey, who will be your best man and my bridesmaids?
And who will play the organ at our wedding?
And we might have to talk about this later. We've got a show to do. They're already starting without us.
Oh, wait for me!
From Florida, it's Joke Chowder. Yeah, we know Steve Carell doesn't care about this show. And now two people who don't care about Steve Carell because their wedding is way more important than he is. Diamond Kinnear and Miss Becky.
Thank you so much. Good morning. Welcome to Joke Chowder. This is the show that Steve Carell doesn't care about. Of course, the Nick at Night executives care about this show. Or at least, I think they do. They don't look very happy over there. I'm Diamond Kinnear.
And I'm Miss Becky. And aren't we talking about Steve Carell this morning?
Yeah, why?
He owes Nick at Night $500. It used to air The Office late at night.
Seriously? That much?
Oh, yeah. Of course, Nick at Night only makes about $475,000 a night. So, $500 is pretty cheap.
Duly noted. Now, Dave Passions is up first with a poem about Mr. Carell. It answers the following question. How does Steve Carell become Michael Scott on a TV show entitled The Office?
Steve Carell was inspired by teachers in his middle school. For a TV career? That's pretty cool. Did he thank them as his career began to bend? Yes, indeed. Now he is their friend.
Aww, that was heartwarming. Teachers are very important and inspiring, aren't they?
Yes, but what happened to the comedy?
Well, how can you make a joke about that?
Good point. Now, Joey Headphones has a joke about how Steve's movie career has changed The Office forever. Let's see how funny this is.
So, Steve Carell's movie career made his Michael Scott character more romantic. Great! Now, if only we could learn a thing or two from Greg Kinnear.
Well, Greg did teach me a thing or two about how to react to certain parts of the show.
Yeah, and I've learned how to act from watching Kelly Manigan's commercials.
Hey, I didn't know she did commercials.
The smart way to lose weight. Control your appetite and get the calcium your bones need. Only permethrin does it. Appetite control plus calcium in one little caplet.
Although I do know that Steve Carell's role on The Daily Show helped us to understand that yelling and being loopy all the time would probably cost us some big roles somehow.
True. And now Greg Stevenson has something that we'd like to call our Chowder of the Week.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
Steve Carell only became a movie star and TV legend because of The Daily Show. Not to be outdone, but CBS recently announced that I would become the first host of the Late 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 Show because of my hard work on Nick at Night. Thanks, Nick at Night.
Hold on. Wait a minute. So Steve Carell appeared on The Daily Show many years ago and didn't even get a single Emmy or an Oscar for his hard work, but Greg Stevenson used Nick at Night to host a show on CBS at 1:30 in the morning?
I know. That guy is very lucky.
You two do know that you're going to have something special this summer, right?
The big event.
We need to start planning for that right now.
What about the show?
Mr. Snyder, the next episode won't take place until next week.
Yeah, besides, how much time do we have left?
About, 40 seconds. And you're right. We'll talk about next week's Joke Chowder on Monday. We'll have plenty of time to deal with that then.
Great! Well, we're off to talk to our families about the two of us. I hope we don't get into any trouble between now and next week. By the way, TMZ, if you're watching this, please leave us alone.
See ya! Toodles!
This has been Joe Childer. Now back to Weeknight Update, Steve Carell Spectacular. Then stay tuned for the early morning show as Johnny Keyboards talks to Steve Carell about his future. That's coming up next on Nick at Night.
Greg, were you comparing your own story to Steve Carell's success story again?
Why not? I'm moving over to CBS soon, so there you go.
Wow, I did not see that coming.
Joke Chowder was sculpted at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando at Universal Studios, Florida.
Great. Well, we're off to a talk.
I've made a personal decision to try better live through television, but to make it right, I've gotta have Nick at Night.
That was very funny and clever. Wouldn't you agree, folks? I mean, that is about as clever as you can come. Well, actually, I'll tell you what's just as clever. Talking time. Let's talk about it. Let's go.
Let's talk about it.
Tonight's Talking Time is sponsored by happiness. That's right, happiness. You gotta have some happiness in your life, right? Now, Steve Carell recently revealed that he was inspired, to play Michael Scott on The Office by his middle school teachers. Now, here's the thing, right? He pretty much had a round character. Right? He was a round character. Let's just put it that way. Equal parts idiotic and charismatic. All right. Now, he was also, he decided to be cool and well liked. And he tries to not be like a regular boss. Which, of course, in 2013, Steve Carell revealed that his middle school teachers inspired him to do so. He said, I think for me, he said, it stemmed mostly from various teachers that I had growing up. Because many teachers I had, especially 5th, 6th, and 7th grade, were people who were trying to be cool, were trying to be as cool as the students, or wanted the students to think that they were cool, but indeed they were not. And the harder they tried, the less cool they would appear to be. And I'm like, well, that may be true, but, sometimes awkwardness equals funny. I mean, look at this show as an example. I mean, seriously, over the years, the show has had some pretty awkward moments. Some of those have happened this past week. But, hey, you gotta roll with the punches. You gotta roll with them. Meanwhile, during this first couple years on The Office, Steve Carell had a pretty crazy movie career. In season 1, he was dweeby, and not as suave as he would appear to be in the later seasons. Especially considering the fact that, when Steve Carell did 40-Year-Old Virgin, that's when some of the writers began to see him play a romantic lead in that way. And on top of that, the show, The Office in the United States, in the beginning was a little bit like, was a lot like the British version of the show. But as time moved on, it began to grow away from that. And at the same time, Mindy Kaling was inspired to do the same thing. Well, actually, she just studied real life, but you know, so it's the same thing. You know, so basically everybody benefited from Steve Carell's movie career. Now, that is it for another edition of Weeknight Update. Thank you for being here with us tonight and throughout the entire week. You know, the ending experiments are coming up, but first, I gotta tell you this, alright? This show is in constant need of new, not ready for late night players, because I'll tell you something, you know, in the next few weeks, the show is going to shift a lot. You know, people are going to leave the show. You know, some people have already left the show, and we don't know when they're coming back. You know, and it's starting to take a toll on what we do around here. So you have until May 30th to contact either me or Rocky Vault 10, aka Fabrice LaRoche. So please do so, will you? You know, if you want to, that is, okay? You know, it's very important that you do that, okay? Very important that you do that when or if you want to, okay? Also, you know, I apologize for some of the audio issues that we've had, you know, lately on this program. You know, I think we've had several episodes this past year alone that had several audio issues. So, you know, so because of that, you know, I'm going to try and see if I can talk about the topics that I was trying to talk about during those episodes, you know, again, you know, in the not too distant future. All right? You know, so keep an eye out for that, and it's going to be amazing, all right? I'll make it up to you, all right? Don't worry. Anyways, that's it for me. That's it for the show. Enjoy the ending experiments. I'll see you on Monday. That's news. Mouthskis. Farewell, bye, farewell. Everybody knows that what you're about to see has typically been crazy, odd, and ridiculous. But this time, let's just say that it's pretty entertaining. So, let's see where we're at, huh? The ending experiments are happening now. That's right, they are happening now. That's right, let's send you off into the weekend in style. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another Weeknight Update / Nick at Night exclusive. And this is a Nick at Night first. An interview with a box. Yes, that's right. Mr. Box, good to see you. How do you feel about, you know, being a box? You know, people putting stuff inside you. How do you feel about that? Thanks for having me, Mr. Muller. You know, I don't mind the people putting stuff in me. But, you know, sometimes I wish I wasn't the butt of every joke. You really got boxed on that deal. Now, how do you feel about, you know, people making jokes about me and things like that? Like what I just did. You know, yeah, I really didn't like you putting some of the comedy on me, but I guess it's alright, you know, as long as people don't, you know, take things a bit too far. I see. Sorry about that. Now, do you think that, you know, people would enjoy seeing you every so often? Yeah, I guess, you know, being a box is alright. You know, it's because that sometimes, you know, people complain about me being heavy when there's too much stuff in me. Hey, it's not my fault that you put too much stuff in me. Oh, I see. Now, one last thing. You know, you think that this is a real show, or is it a figment of your imagination? This show is a real show, alright? You're a great guy, you're amazing, and I appreciate you for having me on. Now that I think about it, and after hearing your response, I think that's probably a weird question to ask. I'm sorry. Thank you, Box. Thank you so much. I appreciate your help. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll enjoy the rest of the experiments. We'll see you back here on Monday. Peace out.
It's a perfect place to hear the music play. Karaoke. You can sing a song or dance the night away. Karaoke. Everything is okie dokie at the Karaoke Cafe.
For those of you who have never seen Art Time with Fabrice before, well, I gotta give you some surprises. Here are the photos or the drawings that my good friend Fabrice, aka LaRoche, aka Rocky Boat 10, made over the last week or so. Check these out. That is what you can expect from Art Time with Fabrice. Alright, so, be sure to check that out, sometime when it comes back, alright? Alright. Steve Carell is pretty funny, but he's also pretty wise, too. I bet that he would tell everybody to make sure the teachers get some extra money, because some of the teachers are pretty good. Alright? They're pretty good, alright? Make sure you give them some respect, alright? Alright. Now that was incredible. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Table?
Facts.
So Steve Carell was taking advice on how to act from his middle school teachers. Well, and all I gotta say is this. Middle school teachers, you need to get paid more. All you teachers gotta get paid more, I'm telling you. Because that is crazy, So what we learn? We learn that Steve Carell knows how to pay respect to those who helped him out. And we also learn that if you do well in movies, then you could be doing well in other stuff as well. We gotta move. Thank you so much for another great week of episodes. Come back and see us again on Monday. Here it is, your musical performance time.
And now, jazzing your stress away, it's the musical performance time.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the original theme song of America's Funniest Home Videos. That's right, we're going all the way back to when it was hosted by Mr. Bob Saget. That's right. So here we go.